February 11th, 2020. I am looking at the Barcelona hive through an infrared camera, and where the crosshairs are showing, it's 7.5 degrees to 8 degrees Celsius. Looks like it's 7 degrees Celsius. And basically that's the center of the hive. As you can see, it's just the bees generating a lot more heat, and that's where they're clustering. And again, I didn't see it pointing over there, and it shows 1 degrees, 0 almost. And then when I point at the hive itself, it just shoots up to about 5-6 degrees Celsius. But that's really the temperature that the bees are generating right now. All that heat, it's glowing yellow. And it's just another way of bees surviving the winter by staying close and compact and eating the honey. And as they eat the honey, they'll vibrate their bodies, and that will create more heat to keep the rest of the cluster warm. And they'll take turns going to the center of the cluster, eating honey, vibrating their bodies to generate heat, and then they go outside to as they work to the outside of the cluster, they will cool off and relax. So I have the arsenal hive is still wrapped in the black paper, so I mean, even then it's not so bad. It's still nice and warm inside the arsenal hive. It's about the same temperature as the outdoors, but I've had this open for about 7 or 8 minutes now, just trying to film it. But as you can see, it's about 6 degrees still, 6 to 7 degrees. A lot of heat being generated from that cluster. And as I go to the bottom, where there are no bees, there's only about 1 degree or 2 degrees. So it's obvious that the bees that are up here, and they're eating all the honey in this area. And of course, I've got the sugar candy sitting right on top, basically where that white box is. And that's where they're just congregating right now and having their breakfast. It is 8 a.m. here, and it's about 3 degrees Celsius out. So as you can see, it's pretty cool.